Yo,
It's a crazy story. So crazy, I ain't even in the car to tell it. I'm actually running from the police right now as we speak. I gotta close the distance though. Hold on, wait.
Get back here. I just want to talk, please. No, I actually want to know how you... Oh, shoot!
So now that I'm away, I can finally tell y'all the story. So basically, this all happened at school, at lunch, basically. I said basically twice in the same exact 5 seconds. So, god dang, there's a bug on me. Anyway, I'm in the forest again, sorry. So I was at lunch chilling. For lunch, we had like this pizza Lunchable, except it wasn't a Lunchable because it was provided by the school, and everything given to us by the school is not as it says. They can give you like a cinnamon roll, and you come over and it's just a turd with some mayonnaise on top. So anyway, they gave us they just gave us like 2 pieces of bread that they passed off as the pizza dough, and then they gave us pizza sauce, but it wasn't really pizza sauce because it was so thick it could be classified as salsa, and pizza dough. No, pizza sauce are 2 different things because salsa was more thick and chunky, and that's what it was instead of pizza dough. I mean pizza sauce. I'm sorry, I'm kind of stupid. Yeah. So anyway, and they gave us some mozzarella cheese, which wasn't really cheese. It wasn't really that good, so it wasn't really. It was cheese. It was just like a very generic, terrible mozzarella cheese. Then they gave us like 5 pepperonis, which like the pepperonis were kind of the one good thing because they were actually pretty good pepperonis. But you know, with everything else being booty, the pepperonis didn't really make it a solid S tier at all. And then, so I was like eating. I ate it and I was like, this ain't really that good. Like, it's not bad, but it ain't good neither. So I'm probably not gonna finish all this. And I'm talking to my friend Tim. Tim is like right in front of me. He was eating his and he was like, this ain't good. So he like closed the box they gave us and he started beating it up, like punching it up. And I was like, Tim, you shouldn't do that. And he was like, just like beating it up. Bah, bah, bah. And then all of a sudden, from behind me, I didn't see her approach. From behind me, there was this girl. Pretty sure she was special needs, cause yeah, she was definitely special needs. Not cause she looked anything. She looked like she was Jesus Christ, how am I gonna explain this without getting canceled tomorrow morning and shot? It wasn't something that you could tell from just looking at her. I'm just gonna say that. It wasn't something that you could tell from just looking at her. But she ran up, she pointed at me, pointed at my Lunchable, and she pointed at me, my Lunchable, and then her. And she made noises, like I swear, like on everything. These were the noises she made. She pointed at me, the Lunchable, herself, and said, bleep. And I was like, huh? Then she did it again, pointed at her, the Lunchable. And I was like, what do I do? I was like, what do I do to ensure? So I look away from her, and I'm staring at Tim. Tim's like, look at me. I stare at Tim. I'm like, because I know if I look over at her, like it's not gonna be. If I look over at her, I'm going to laugh. It's not gonna be like a haha, look at you, you don't know how to communicate right. It's gonna be like a my brain can't process what's going on, so its only reasonable reaction is to burst out laughing. Because I don't know what to do, and in situations I don't know what to do, I just start laughing at everything. So I'm just like, oh look, there's a tree. I don't know how to knock it down. That was loud. Oh my god, the cops are gonna find me.
Hey, yo, I heard that.
So yeah, Tim was being no help because he was looking at me and I was looking at him. She was still pointing at us, making weird noises. I don't think she was supposed to be outside because the special needs kids have their own little section in the we're sitting outside, and like in the cafeteria, the special needs kids have their like own little area that they sit in and eat lunch at. And she was like looking around, so I think she was like not supposed to be there, and like there was someone looking for her. But like in the meantime, she was trying to get as much food as she could. So she was like, beep, beep. And then I was like, what do? I look away for 1 second, look back, Tim's gone. Tim was right in front of me. I look back, and he's gone. Then I look to my left, Tim's all the way across the map, just sitting. And I'm like, bro, Tim, why Why? I'm over here fighting for my life, and you're over here, you're over there, all the way across the map. Your chunks are barely even loading in. I can't see you. Your skin hasn't loaded in, bro. Who lobotomized you? Who lobotomized you that made you wander all the way over there while I'm over here fighting for my life? And you know, he's like calling to, he's like, no, he's not calling to me, but basically what he said before he left, which is like, we should just go. But I didn't want to leave, because like if I left, then I'd feel terrible, because I'm leaving behind a person that can't really communicate with me, and I couldn't really see what, I don't know what she wanted, so that made me feel bad, because I didn't know what she wanted, but she clearly wanted something from me. So if I just left her, that'd make her feel alone, if that makes sense, and I just feel bad about it for like my entire life. I feel bad about it, but you know, a different outcome happened. I didn't just walk away from her. I walked away from her, but you know, it was different. So I looked back at her, and she kept pointing at herself, me, and then my Lunchable, and I just kind of pushed the Lunchable over to her, and I was just like, you can, whatever you want, you can just have it. And then she hesitated for a little bit, then she reached into like the little container, picked up the pepperonis, put them on the table, and then she started eating the pepperonis. And then she just kind of took the entire container and started eating everything else, including a piece of bread that I had already been eating off of. She seemed to have no problem eating off of what I had already ate off of, and I was just like, oh, okay. Guess that's happening. All right, then. And she seemed happy, so I was like, all right. And then Tim came over, and he was like, we should probably go. Me seeing, like, she looks pretty accomplished, I feel dirty, and I didn't even do anything. So I'm just like, yeah, we should probably go. We leave. I feel really dirty about this, and I didn't even do anything. Like, I feel like I need to repent. Like, all this is my fault somehow. Like, in me not understanding that she just wanted the Lunchable to begin with was all my fault. Like, I should have just, like, you know, handed her the Lunchable. But, you know, I'm kind of an idiot. Not kind of, but a lot of an idiot. And then, I'm pacing back and forth. Pacing back and forth is the best way I can remember a story and retell it. And then, as I continuously say and forget the story. So then we walk away, and then not even 3 minutes later, we come back, and she's gone. The container with the Lunchable is gone. Everything's gone. She's gone. I was half expecting the table she was sitting on to be. Oh yeah, another thing about that. She sat right in front of me and ate the Lunchable. I think I said that, but I don't think I did. I don't know. But she sat right in front of me and started eating it. So when I came back, she wasn't there. The Lunchable wasn't there. I thought the table wasn't going to be there. I thought she'd kidnap someone else just standing by. I thought she would, like, take a teacher, maybe kidnap a dog, hold him at hostage or something. I don't even know. I was half expecting her to come back and kidnap me. But, you know, she didn't. So anyway, she's gone. And I'm like, gee, where did she go? She despawned, bro. And I just left. What else was I supposed to do? Look for her? I'm not gonna look for her. Why would I look for her? And she's gonna be like, why are they following me? And she has no way of saying, why are you following me? So we're just gonna be following her around, and it's just gonna be a whole thing. So I didn't do anything about it, but I just feel dirty about it. So now I'm telling people on the internet, because that's like my only. I forgot what I was gonna say. Just do your taxes.